Yeah, check, check, check. Mic check. Can y'all hear me? Yo, it is about time.
Is this life? Is this life?
There's no loss without some gain.
Insert something really dope right here.
If you scared to take a chance,
If you with me, then I'm with you.
Yeah, there it is, y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to episode 1 of One Day, the One Day Show with One. Episode 1 of One Day with One. One. The podcast where you hear about the perspective of life from a 22-year-old college dropout living in Detroit. Oh, did I mention he's an underground musician that, gets 50 to 300 views on his videos? No, I didn't. Oh, well, let me throw that in there. Hey, what's up? So this is how we're starting this. I've been wanting to do this for a long time and kind of just open the door to talking to the world about, about finding myself and about, hopefully you finding yourself and finding the deeper meaning of life, finding our purpose. And I know that I'm starting off kind of deep, but I mean, to be like totally honest with y'all, that's kind of what I'm here for. I'm here to answer the big why and to figure out who it is that I am in all of this, and we'll get a little bit more into my story as stuff goes on. But I really want this to be casual. I want this to be like super relaxed, super chill, because my music is more seriously like the lessons that I learn and the things, the life experiences that I go through, and the things that make me who I am. And I'll be talking about that stuff a lot on here, but I would like this to be, a medium where I can just be myself and just kind of talk about life for real. Of course, I kind of want to break down some things first, and I want to set the foundation of what this is going to be and who I am and all of that. But really, I'd like it to be fun and inspirational and intuitive. I want this to be like, I guess it would be like a younger version of Joe Rogan's podcast, but I'm not gonna have a guest on every time. I'm gonna start getting guests here pretty soon. I don't really know any celebrities yet, but you'll get to hear from kind of my circle, the people in my life that I'm gonna start to talk about more as I share, my side of the story, things that I've been going through behind the scenes. And so wait. Who am I? What's going on? Who's this guy talking to me? What am I watching? So, yo, I'm Caden Kazee. Caden Kazee, that's Kaden Kazee. That's who I be. And from the 313, the D. And I'm kind of having a brain fart here. I don't really know what to share with you first. I guess, underground musician. I'm a college dropout. I'm not a doctor. I don't have my PhD. I'm working on my degree. I'll get there when the time is right. But school wasn't really my scene after a few years. It was taking a toll on my mental and honestly on what I'm trying to coin as like the term spiritual health, and I think that already exists. But it was really taking a toll on my heart, because I really had all these things that I was set on wanting to do, and all these things that I'm thinking about all the time, just about the world and people and cultures. And I know that sounds a little much for somebody who doesn't know me, but I as you get to know me and hear my story, you'll realize why I just am a big fan of humanity. I'm a big fan of life. I'm a big fan of reality, what's going on. Like, I I've been through a lot of hard stuff, and yeah, I've been through a lot of shiz, and I'm still kicking it. So I wanted to start something like this, where I could celebrate that love of life and that hope, that faith in humanity, if you will, and kind of hopefully develop that kind of community around myself and around my music. Just this overall openness and acceptance of new, of different, of things that might not be seen as normal. Like I really want this to be like a super positive, optimistic, kind of oriented thing. I mean, sorry to say thing, but like this podcast, I've been through a lot of dark times. If that's I mean, that's not really paying enough homage to what I've been through, but I've been through it, and I see the value in life. I see the value in sharing. I see the value in being open and being vulnerable and being honest, and I want to share those values through my music. I just also want to show you what kind of person I am. That I'm not making music for any agenda of self. I'm actually trying to be a little bit more selfless. And by a little bit more, I mean a lot more. I want to help people. I want to help change the world and help be that change. And I think just it's been fun sitting around and meditating and working on myself and trying to get myself ready to sit in this chair and talk in this microphone and look in this camera and say, hey, what's up? Here's who I am. And please don't judge me. Please don't make fun of me. But, I love the world, and I want to help heal it, and I want to live life for as long as possible. And, I want you to do that too. And I want you to be happy in it. And I want it to be fulfilling. Because I know what it's like to put in all this time and effort and energy into something and have it not really reap the benefits or sow the fruits of the labor, the time and everything you put into it. So I mean, I'm still going through that, but I'm happy to do this. I'm happy to at least try to talk and try to express who I am and how it is that I see life, how it is that I see the world. So, please help me. If I'm stuttering too much, let me know. Or if I'm talking too much about myself, I mean, it's really all I kind of know right now is me. Like I've obviously met other people and I've been places, and but I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I'm 22. But I want to celebrate that. I want to kind of just like, I was talking about like the diving in analogy earlier. I really want to dive into that. I want to dive into life. I mean, it sounds so freaking like, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty, like, it sounds so, I mean, I could say cheesy or corny, whichever analogy you want me to use. It's real, dude. It's real. Like, anyway, I want to bring people together. I want to, like, I know politics right now is talking about unifying and bringing people together and hope and love and light, and I love saying that stuff. I want the stuff behind it. I want the meaning behind it. I want the truth behind it. I want that actually to happen. So, as a young kid, I guess, I wish I was a man, but I'm still, I guess, working on the stash, but I want to see it. I want to see people get along. I want to be able to, like, extend a hand without, being afraid of somebody chopping it off. Or, yeah. Because life's been, if you can kind of tell by me kind of expressing what I am to you already, I'm getting to a little bit of a point of desperation here, because life is pretty tough and confusing right now, and I love my friends, I love my family, I love my circle, I love my support. I also want to know that I'm not alone in kind of all this craziness that's going on. I hate feeling like I'm doubting myself, and I hate feeling fearful. But when it comes to like trying to spread a message of like oneness, hey, let's come together and let's be one with our truest values. What is it that's really what one is all about, is becoming one with yourself. Becoming one with the things that fulfill you and bring you the most joy and happiness. And because so often I find myself devoting so much, again, time and energy into things that don't fulfill me, and then I feel out of sync. I feel depressed or anxious or drained, exhausted when I do things that don't feed my spirit, feed my soul. They feed into me and make me feel like, like, come on, bro, life is good. Like, this is a blessing. Every day is a blessing. Every breath is a blessing. Like, why do I use it sitting around sulking about all the things that I wish the world wasn't, when I couldn't, kind of sit up and stand up for the things that I believe in, and maybe, get connected with somebody who knows how to help, or get connected with somebody who relates, who knows, who understands. I really want to start, getting into this life thing and understanding what it is, and understanding my part in it, and being one with it. So I want to share that with y'all. I want to share that experience and that journey with you. And I know this is kind of like a mellow start. This is I'm really keeping it chill here, but this is kind of where I'm at right now. I'm not rich. I'm not famous. I'm just a kid. I'm a kid. I'm a guy who wants to see the world reach equality, who wants to really see the world reach that freedom that everybody seems to be talking about, the pursuit of happiness and life and liberty and all this stuff. And we talk about it, we say that we represent that, and here in America, but I really want to see that, and I really want to be that. I want to be somebody who supports freedom for all people, who supports equality, who believes in those things deeper than just the words, or deeper than just saying them, or deeper than even just thinking them, like knowing that that's part of the reason that I'm here, is to support that, is to act in a way that is according to these core beliefs, which for me are rooted in goodness. I've got to be rooted in goodness. I suck at lying. I suck at being mean. I suck at that stuff because it makes me feel guilty. It makes me feel upset, dude, to do people wrong. So oh my gosh, sorry, y'all. It's just so embarrassing, but I'm at 2% on my laptop, and I really didn't want a technical difficulty to go on, and now the camera's shaking. Okay, sorry. and there I go. I get off on these tangents, and I start talking, and hopefully that all makes sense. But I've got so much on my heart and so much on my mind right now that to not share it has been making me feel at a loss. I've just been feeling stuck. And I go into that in this music that I'm making, and oh, spoiler alert, I'm making more music. But yeah, the reset's almost over. But I want to be able to get this stuff off my chest. I also want to be able to, include you, open the door to you, so that you know that I'm being 100% real, 111% real, and yeah. I mean, hopefully y'all can feel the energy, feel how serious I am about this. So I have notes. I'm trying to keep up with myself here, because yeah, kind of where I want to take it from here is just letting you know that I'm a big fan of finding that common ground. I'm a big fan of coming together and seeing the bigger picture. So I'm here to listen. I'm here to learn. I'm here to be guided, and help. And I also want to help guide as well, if I can in any way. We'll be talking about how I've become one. That's what it is. But for now, I'm gonna have to air quote it because we'll get into it. But yeah, I'll give you some practical steps of how I've come here. I've spent the better part of the last year plus figuring myself out. Of course, I've made music projects, and I was geared towards doing something really fun, and then everything hit. Everything went down. So it's been a lot, actually, trying to build myself back up to the point where I feel ready again to do this. And yeah, I've been making new music in the meantime. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But back to this. I want to listen. I want to include you. The music projects, they are for you. But this is also this is for you. But it's also a little bit for me too, to get to know you, to be able to just talk and talk about what I've been going through, and maybe get some feedback. And I mean, explicitly, I'm trying to pop the bubbles, to pop the paradigms, to remove the labels, to break the limitations, to have breakthroughs and bust the barriers, and whatever analogy you want to use of getting through the obstacles to get to the truth, to get to what I call the juice of the fruits. I work all this time to sow the fruits, and if I just have the fruit without drinking the juice, then what's the point? So I'm about getting to that juice. I'm about juice in the moment. I'm not sitting around. I don't really want to just piddle fart and who what is doing where. I really want to answer these questions. I want to know why it is that I am the way that I am, and I want to share that with you, and also maybe have some dialogue a little bit with the people who, like, I don't want this to be one-sided, and I don't really go into one thing, which is funny that it's one, but I really ain't about. I'm more about one as a well-rounded thing, one as a whole, versus one is just like one facet or one little thing or whatever. So any way you're willing to participate, any way you're willing to whether that be subscribing, listening to the music, being a fan, being a real day one, as I call y'all, or like leaving a comment. like hitting a brother up and letting him know that, you know, he's not alone, and letting me know that I'm not alone, and letting me know that you know, that this is worth it, that the good fight is worth fighting, because I want to more than anything. I have such a fire burning in me right now, this passion that really wants to help the world, and wants to be honest and truthful about how I feel we can do that, and how I feel like each of us has a role we can play in the decisions that we make in our lives, to help make things better. And I want to motivate you. I want to gas you up to get in there and maybe get a little bit in return, because I'm getting nervous y'all aren't out there. I'm getting nervous that I'm talking to myself. So please let a brother know if you can. I would really appreciate that. So because I really ain't in it for all this fake stuff, all the like in psychological terms, it's like the id, like the doubter, or the thing that tells you are only in it to survive, and there's nothing more than just survival and food and mating and sleep, and like, I don't know, those low vibes, dude. They've kind of affected me for too long. The id, some people call it the ego. Like, I've worked too hard and come too far to get caught up in that stuff. Like, I'm ready to be one. I'm ready to be selfless. I'm ready to be in the feng shui. I'm ready to be in the way. I'm ready to go down the path, and this is me hopefully meeting it halfway, meeting you halfway, meeting everything halfway, because I want to participate. I want to contribute what I've got to the conversation, and hopefully it helps. We'll be talking more about becoming one in the next episodes here. But I just want to encourage you with knowing that one day we'll get there. Things will be better. All right, you know what it is. Peace out.